Today, I want to talk about scams because there are a lot of them when you get into crypto. Too many. And we're going to go ahead and break this down. I'm going to show you some examples of scams and just give you some basic information because if a scammer obtains access to your wallet, they can delete everything. They can take it all, transfer it all, tokens, NFTs, give it to themselves, sell it, turn it into coin, and kind of funnel it between other wallets, and then they can take whatever they want from it. So because of this, it's very important to pretty much watch and not fall for any of these scams. So in this video, I'm just going to go over some ideas of kind of what's going on and let you know what is a scam and what's not. First of all, a lot of these are going to be related to Discord because Discord is a growing place in the crypto space, and to be a scammer is very profitable, it seems, because they can do something for days and days and they can just land one person and it can pay off for them. So they are very annoying and always sending lots of the messages to you saying, you know, you've won, join this, join that. They have all these types of messages that'll pop up. I don't have an exact one of those, but let's show you a message that came up on Discord. Someone that was in my Discord got hacked. This was a real person, and then he got hacked, and then all of a sudden we started seeing this. Now, you can kind of tell by the address, this is not a Discord address. So this is going to go ahead and try to steal your information. Here we go, Discord/gifts, but Discord is spelled wrong. That's another one. If there's a spelling mistake in the link, then obviously it is. And to be honest, I wouldn't click on any links. I would be very careful with what you do and never authorize your wallet after clicking on one of these. If you authorize your wallet and click allow, then they're going to have access to your wallet and be able to drain it. And they will do that because that's the whole point of what they're trying to do, is take your stuff. There'll also be other scams like on YouTube. Here you can see this guy pretending to be me with this little like fake chess piece pinned by Kevinsmak. All right, so you know it's not me because there's no check mark and there's no circle around the name, because if it's my channel, you're going to see that because this is a verified channel. I did go ahead and report this person, and their account will be deleted because they're impersonating me and I'm verified. So I don't have to worry about that. They will get deleted very quickly because of that. If I wasn't verified, it might take longer, but since I am, basically my idea is make the job of what this person's doing impossible on my channel, and by doing that, they'll stop bothering you. Of course, there'll be new ones, but there's a lot of things I can do in YouTube, which is ban his phone number from appearing, you know, ban the word WhatsApps with and without spaces. I can go ahead and do a bunch of things, plus hide him from my channel. So I've done all of these, and then I reported him. So if he makes another account, he's going to have another problem. It's going to take him a while to make another account, but not that long because, you know, a lot of times these bots do it automatically for them. It's just a program that you click, it creates an account, you click, and it just goes spams messages. This is not one person replying to every comment. They are using a bot, and unfortunately there's not much that happens to them yet, but I have a feeling in the near future YouTube's gonna update this and start IP tracking and coming after them. As times go further and further, I feel like there's gonna start being more repercussions for them. So if I was YouTube, I would figure out where they're at, IP ban them so they can never use YouTube again, and that'll be great for their household. Not that I get mad about it. If you can tell, I don't like scammers, so that's kind of why I'm a little authoritative there. But a lot of times what they're going to do is message you and say you've won, you know, through all these other places. And if you go to certain rooms, you'll even see it. So with minimal scrolling, I already found it. That's as big as I can open it, but this is someone pretending to be Metasource Games, messaging someone saying, you won, check out niftyblocks.com and buy this drop. And basically it's people just impersonating, pretending to sell cards that are really expensive at a cheap price. So you go and buy it and it's a fake card, and then they get the money or the wax. So a lot of this is going on, and you're going to keep getting things like this because Discord is flawed when it comes to these. However, I do see sometimes they respond to people pretty fast, and the quicker they start banning people for doing this, the less the people are going to be profitable because their accounts get banned so quick. And because of that, maybe it'll start going away more. I have noticed that it starts fading more lately, and also when they did take over my channel and they spammed that Discord message and everything, they only got about halfway through until they got disconnected. So people were reporting them even though my mods weren't there to do any action. People were reporting it, and it did get taken care of. Unfortunately, after it got taken care of, the messages were still there. I had to manually go through and remove them. Even though I banned him and said to delete all the messages, it kept them there. So I did have to go through and remove them. So be very careful anytime someone posts a link. That's my main thing, especially in Discord. What I say is don't click it. That's it. Don't click it. If I have someone reaching out to me about doing a sponsored video, I will say, what is your game? I will then go to Atomic Hub, for example, say their game is Sailor's World. I'd click on here, and then I would click on a card, click on collection name, and here's their website. Now I can go to their website. And I don't think it'd be Sailor's World because they said they were interested in doing collab, but then they never got back to me when the game went live, so RIP. Really wanted to try this game too. But this is how you can go ahead and make sure you're right. Make sure whitelist is also turned on. When you're in here, check only whitelisted NFTs. The reason I don't have it checked is because I have my own collections that are not whitelisted, and I'm working on it, and I'm making good progress, so I think it might be soon. Speaking of my project, you guys want to see a card real quick? I'll show you one of my new cards. This is going to be my mechanic. There we go. This is going to be an epic card. It's a human, and humans are really hard to get. And she is a mechanic, and she can go ahead and restore health on the robots once they become cyborgs. So basically, I have 5 robots that are all different kinds, and then they go ahead and unite with a human. And when they do that, then they become a huge cyborg, which I have that, but I'm still getting a little final touches on it, so I don't want to show you that yet. But if you're interested, you can go ahead and take a look. You do have to uncheck the whitelist, though. And I don't think there's any cards. Nope, no cards available yet. But this is it. cuprobots.io. You can go to the NFT section and you can see all the information about all the NFTs. You can also see what each robot is about and read their backstory. All of them have a backstory, including what's going on in the world, even the mechanic, and even Overhaul, which I'm not going to show you yet. I can show you a little because we got one picture down here. This is what Overhaul is going to look like. He's the legendary that everyone combines into. And then that's Cosma. You just seen her. So I just wanted to show you that. But most of the time you want to keep only white-listed NFTs checked. That's why I don't have too many of my cards out right now, because I don't want them out until I go through and get whitelisted, which I'm working on. Now, there are some projects that don't have whitelisted, and they are legit. However, there are a lot of clones that go after certain games and try to look like that game to try to sell you the NFTs. Now, these don't last long because Atomic Hub's very good at picking them out and blacklisting them for trying to scam, basically. And it is a process to go ahead and get on the whitelist, and even more to get verified. So to do all this, it kind of slows the scammers down. So you don't see it that often on here, but you do see it. You may at times see trade offers, and this is a lot less lately because they've been doing a good job, where it looks like people are paying you a lot, but in the trade history, the actual amount is really low. So they've done a good job at getting rid of these people, but I know it used to be a thing, and then if you have a $200, $300 card for sale, they'll try to buy it for a few cents, but in the comments, they'll put, "This is $300 I'm giving you," to make it look real. And then if you click OK by mistake, then all of a sudden they have that card and they pretty much paid nothing for it. Like I said, it's not that often anymore, but that scam is still out there, so be careful. Downloading stuff is another thing. They would try to go ahead and get a PWS on your computer, a password stealer, or something to go ahead and get linked to your wallet so they can take control of it. They can also do this with MetaMask. Never approve your MetaMask for something unless it's something you are sure is legit. Same with your Wax wallet. Always only click accept if you're sure. If you're looking at a game, make sure you go in here and look it up. Don't look it up by the internet address, look it up in here and go from it here because this is a trusted source. Of course, do your due diligence, and it's good that you could Google it too, but kind of compare them both, make sure they're the same site. And even with Google, there are some scam sites that will get all the way to the top. That's just because the website that hosts a game is not authoritative enough. They need to get some more time under their belt and some websites linking to them, which is something I do on my one blog, which is nice because when I link to someone, that helps them move up on Google, and then they are less likely for that to happen. So it's a really good thing to make sure your blog posts pointed to your game sites. I plan on doing it soon for mine, and just make sure it gets to the top there. Another scam also could be just someone asking for money or asking for wax. Never give anyone money or wax that you don't know. You're probably a one-way street. You're probably never going to see it again. I would only do that if you know the person in real life and you think you can get it back. But if you don't, if you know it's gone and you're being nice and generous, that's one thing. But don't expect to ever get anything back. And when you're trading, also use the trade feature in Atomic Hub. Don't just send it and say, hey, go ahead and send it back, because not a lot of times will that work out. I have had someone reach out to me and do that once, where they were going to send me the thing first, and I went ahead with it because I knew I was receiving it first. But if it would have been the other way, I wouldn't have done it, only because you don't know people on the internet. They could be anybody. And when it comes to money, some people are real sticklers. So sometimes you'll see Discord links. For example, let's go into my self promo where you'll see these. And what these are is they could be giveaway links. They could be Discord links for them showing, hey, I invited this person here. And if you go there, they will go ahead and get credit as a new member joining. But also be careful because these can be faked as well. And it's tough to go ahead and know what to click on and what not to. I usually, like I said, don't click on anything. I'll just look at the name, go to the Atomic Hub, and then look it up that way. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, in crypto, trust no one. No one. Not even me. You know why? Because you saw this guy's saying he's me. I'm sure it's going to happen on Discord too. It's going to happen. And when that happens, don't trust it, because people will clone other people to pretend to be them. And I can see it happening more and more as we go further into this. Hopefully Discord measures keep going and we do well, and that works out. You also see sometimes these pinned by Kevinsmak, this kind of thing where someone starts a random thread about someone making a whole bunch of money, and then like 10 random comments on that subject, which is off topic of the video, and they're like, yeah, he made me money too. Oh yeah, he's great, blah, blah, blah. That again is a bot just running multiple accounts at a time. It posts one and it just logs in, posts, logs in, replies, logs in, reply. And it just does it so fast that almost all the timestamps will be the same time, and you'll notice that. But it's obviously fake. Seeing something like this pinned by Kevinsmak, if you see a fake like that, ping me in Discord, let me know. I will take care of them. Same with the other comments. I'll just ban them and make them start again. Because I really don't want them to go ahead and hurt my audience. And I can't stand when I go to another channel and I'm reading comments and all I see is spam. And that's one thing that's always bothered me. That's why my channel for 129,000 subscribers is usually very clean. This is the first time it's happened in a while, so I'm just going through and cleaning it up and monitoring a bit more. I wonder if we're going to go ahead and get some spam comments in this video. We probably will, because this guy's been targeting me lately, so we'll see, but hopefully it won't last long. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have some scams, or if you've been scammed in different ways or any ways, let me know in the comments, because if there is a bunch of ways that I have not covered, I don't mind doing a part 2 video just to fill everyone in. I haven't got scammed myself, but I have been attempted a lot of times. One way I got they tried to scam me is they wanted me to promote their game. And when I was ready to promote it, they said, here's our welcome kit. And I looked at the welcome agreement and it was a PDF.exe. So it was an executable file, which puts a program on my computer, and it's all downhill from there. And quickly I was like, this is fake. You just wasted my time. Goodbye. And then I went in the email like 20 minutes later, and at the top, Gmail was like, this person is a scammer, blah, blah, blah. Anytime an email is from Gmail, I don't trust it. If people are going to contact me, they'll contact me from their domain if they pretty much know what they're doing. They contact me through a Gmail. A lot of times I don't reply at all if I even look at the email. So that's that. Stay safe and don't get scammed. Thanks for the view.